Everyone searching for things to do gets the same recycled list in El Paso. The zoo, the trolley, maybe a mention of green chili, and people show up and think, is this it? Here's the truth. El Paso is a living, layered city, sitting in the intersection of 2 countries and 2 states. And if you go to the Paseo del Norte hotel roof, you can see all 3. It's very cool. We carry centuries of culture in every corner. If you're thinking about relocating here, you deserve to see the real version, not the watered down one. This is exactly what this video is. Some of ours in the world's favorite things to do in El Paso. Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Chastity Rosales, your El Paso real estate expert. Whether you're packing boxes or still doing your research, this channel gives you the real picture, no fluff. So hit subscribe and let's get into the top 10 things to do in El Paso. And yes, most locals are keeping a few of them close to their chest, but you'll learn about those when you get here. Number 1, 2 countries, 1 table. Let's start with the one thing that makes El Paso unlike any other city in America, and honestly, unlike almost any place on earth. El Paso sits directly on the U.S.-Mexico border, sharing a metro area with Juarez and another close border with New Mexico, and one of the biggest Army installations in the U.S., Fort Bliss. Together, we form one of the largest binational metropolitan regions in the world, with a combined population of over 2 million people. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, El Paso County alone has over 800,000 people, and our cultural imprint of that border identity runs through every single thing about this city. That means the food here is not Tex-Mex, y'all. It's something entirely different. It's real, authentic, amazing, traditional Mexican food. Think red and green chilies, enchiladas, caldo de res, birria tacos, and burritos made with homemade flour tortillas that are bigger than your face, from family-owned spots that have been open for decades. But the border influence is bigger than the food. It is in the architecture, the music, the language, and the way people connect here. When you move to El Paso, you're not just moving to another Texas city, you're moving to a place with its own identity entirely. Most people let the word border town scare them, yet we're traditionally in the top 5 safest cities in America. Number 2, the mountain that changes everything, and it's all around us. Franklin Mountain State Park is one of the largest urban wilderness parks in the United States, covering more than 24,000 acres right inside El Paso city limits. That means desert trails, ridgelines, and mountain views are basically part of everyday life here. The summit height to North Franklin Peak reaches over 7,000 feet, and on a clear day, you can see 3 states and 2 countries all at once. That's not something most American cities offer. 1 minute you're grabbing coffee in the suburbs, and in 20 minutes later, you're hiking through raw Chihuahuan desert terrain. For people relocated from crowded metro areas, this changes everything. Access to nature here is not a weekend event. It's built directly into the city itself. You can find all our trailheads on El Paso Parks and Recreation page. So far, we've covered a binational identity that shapes everything from the food to the community and the natural landscape that rivals places people spend thousands to travel to see. If you're seriously considering a move here, grab my free El Paso relocation guide using the link in the description. It covers the best neighborhoods, top-rated schools, mountain view communities, and local essentials that take most people years to figure out. The same resources I walk my relocation clients through, and it's completely free. Number 3, history you can actually touch. Most cities tell you they have history, but El Paso lets you walk through it. The Mission Trail is a 9-mile corridor connecting 3 Spanish colonial missions established in the late 1600s, located in San Elizario. Adobe walls, wooden doors, quiet courtyards, century-old churches, all sitting right in the middle of modern El Paso. Isleta Mission was founded in 1682 and considered one of the oldest continuously active parishes in the United States. Think about that. This place existed before America. By the way, happy 250th. Number 4, the art scene nobody talks about. Downtown El Paso quietly has become one of the most interesting creative districts in the Southwest. The Plaza Theater, fully restored till its 1930 colonial revival grandeur, hosts Broadway touring productions, concerts, and film events year-round. The El Paso Museum of Art holds a permanent collection of over 6,000 works, including a significant holding of European masters and the largest regional collection of Southwest art in the country. Then there's our street art. The Segundo Barrio murals, the art along the Stanton and Kansas streets, the work coming out of local collectives that are genuinely world-class, y'all. According to the National Endowment for Art, cities with strong public art infrastructure show measurably higher community engagement and economic development activity, and it shows here. El Paso is proving that in real time. Don't forget your selfie at our mini downtown murals. Number 5, the views everyone forgets about and raves about. Oh my God, the views. Even though the historic aerial tramway remains closed, but it is under reconstruction, locals still talk about it like a city landmark. But that doesn't stop our views. The surrounding mountain overlooks still make this area worth visiting. You can pull up near the Scenic Drive area or hike nearby trails and get panoramic views stretching across all of El Paso and Ciudad Juarez at the same time, especially around sunset. The scale of our region finally hits you. The mountains are almost everywhere you look. 2 cities below you, 2 countries lighting it up simultaneously. It is one of those moments that makes people relocating here realize this city is way more visually dramatic than they expected, and so special. Number 6, catch a Chihuahua game at Southwest University Park. The El Paso Chihuahuas are a AAA affiliate of the San Diego Padres, and their downtown stadium is beautiful, and it's consistently ranked among the best minor league ballparks in America. And even if you're not a huge baseball person, don't worry, we have soccer, our locomotives. Tickets are affordable. The stadium sits right in the middle of downtown, and the Franklin Mountains are there. Remember we said those views? They raise right behind the outfield while the sun drops over the city. It feels relaxed, local, and genuinely fun without costing you a fortune. Honestly, it's one of the best examples of the El Paso quality of life. A simple Friday night downtown here feels easier and less stressful than a lot of the bigger cities. Try the Juarez dog while you're there and thank me later. Number 7, cross into Juarez for a real night out. Many El Paso locals regularly cross into Juarez for food, nightlife, family gatherings, and cultural events, except if you're active duty military. That cross-border connection is just part of life here. The historic center of Juarez has seen major revitalization in recent years with restaurants, live music venues, rooftop bars, and traditional Chihuahuan cuisine bringing new energy into the area. And there is something genuinely unique about casually having dinner in another country and being back home later that night. Very few places in America offer that kind of lifestyle. For people relocating from more isolated suburban environments, that cultural access becomes one of the biggest surprises about living here. Number 8, explore the Hueco Tanks State Park. About 30 miles east of downtown sits one of the most unique outdoor destinations in Texas. That's our Hueco Tanks State Park. Rock climbers from all over the world, like we're top 5 in the whole world, travel here specifically for the bouldering terrain, but the story is deeper. It's historically preserved inside the park. Hueco Tanks contains thousands of ancient pictographs created by indigenous peoples over centuries. It's so cool. Because that site is protected, access to many areas is limited or guided, which honestly makes the experience feel even more meaningful. This is not just another hiking spot. It feels ancient, quiet, and completely different from modern cities sitting nearby. If you love outdoor recreation, photography, climbing, or Southwest history, this place absolutely deserves a spot on your list. Number 9, our local food spots that actually matter. One thing people relocating to El Paso notice quickly is that chain restaurants do not dominate the culture the way that they do in many cities. Some of the most loved places here are tiny local institutions that have been around forever. Chico's Tacos have become practically legendary among locals, and some people swear by it, some people debate it's horrible. Either way, you have to try it at least once to say you did it. And then you have classic neighborhood spots serving recipes passed down for generations. From tamales, enchiladas, fresh tortillas made daily by hand, food in El Paso feels personal. People here are proud of it, protect it, and we're connected to it emotionally. That says a lot about the city itself. You will find so many great places to eat. A few of my favorites are Kiki's, Corlitos, and L&J's. Lastly, number 10, but not all, watch the sunset from Scenic Drive. It might be the single best free activity in El Paso. The road curves along the base of the Franklin Mountains and leads to an overlook with panoramic views across the entire El Paso Juarez region. During the day, the desert mountains dominate the horizon, and at sunset, the entire valley slowly starts glowing orange and gold. Then the city lights come on, and suddenly you're looking at two countries lighting up together at the exact same moment. No ticket, no reservation, no big production. Just one of the coolest city views in Texas sitting quietly above the border. And the best free date night there is in the city. Let's wrap it all up. El Paso is not what most people expect, and that's exactly the point. It's a city where two countries share one soul, where you can hike a 7,000-foot summit inside city limits, eat the best enchiladas of your life. The Mission Trail will put your sense of history in perspective. The art districts will keep you genuinely engaged. And the cost of living will give you a quality of life that most American cities cannot deliver. According to Redfin, Zillow, BLS, and the Census Bureau, Texas Parks and Wildlife, the numbers back every part of this. El Paso is affordable, safe, culturally rich, and deeply connected to something larger than itself. People who move here without knowing much about it almost always say the same thing afterwards. They wish they would have found it sooner. And we were just voted the #1 biggest city to live by U.S. World News. El Paso has so much more to offer, and I'm excited for you to experience it for yourself. If this video gave you a new way to see El Paso, do me a favor, please, and hit the like button so more people can find it. And if you're seriously thinking about making this move, I would love to be your guide. Reach out to me directly using the links below. Whether you're 6 months out or you ready to go this weekend, I'm here to help you navigate this market the right way and fall in love with our city. Don't forget to grab the free El Paso relocation guide in the description. It covers the best neighborhoods, top schools, and everything you need to start your next chapter here with confidence. Plus, the rest of our favorite things to do are in there. I'll see you on the next one.